hello.
Hello, this is Armani with Majestic, and I just wanted to let you know that I am outside your residence.
Alright, man, I'll be out in a second.
All right, I'll see you soon. Hey, Prady, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Not too bad. Good to see you.
Armani?
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, my man. Nice to meet you in person.
Back. Thank you so much.
So I'm gonna bring you around the side here, and I'll take a bag. Don't you worry about that.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I'm a shrewd businessman, and I do things like I will not tolerate things, and all of a sudden I'll lay down the law at any point. But at the same time, it's not very difficult to be kind. And there's a difference between being kind and being a pushover. Very big difference. Very big difference. You have confident and cocky. There's slight arrogance, right? Then there's also kind and being nice. Nice guys, I do think they finish last.
And that's big with me.
How long? So your business is new or what?
Yeah, so the thing is, I used to be a firefighter. So I was a firefighter
Gotcha.
for 4 years.
Gotcha. You know, you gotta be respectful to people, and always my thing, be kind. There's a huge opportunity in this country. I call it like $1 trillion opportunity in the next 10 years. All these small businesses, right, are gonna be up for sale because people are getting old. My parents' age, they're in the mid 60s, late 60s. They're gonna retire. What are we gonna do in this country, right? Like, we're gonna be driving down like in the town, our small town, and there's gonna be where the laundromat's gonna go, the dry cleaners, I don't know, like HVAC guys. Like, who's gonna take that? I mean, I know when I get worked in my house, the guys are older and older. They're huffing and puffing. I'm helping out my contractors because they come home and I'm like trying to be helpful always, and I'm like going on my roof helping out my roofer because he's like old, and he's like, I was like, oh shit, is his company? And that also told me that we're a big problem in this country. So
if I talk to Tom and he says yes, do you want me to just email you and say write it up, or what's the next step here?
Yeah, that works. If he says yes. These businesses aren't sexy, right? Like, let's be honest, like a chauffeur limo business isn't, like, for most people isn't super sexy, but boring is where money is. I'm gonna show you in this car where $1 billion are created. Okay, it's not the sexy stuff. See this? I'm not talking about this brand, Burmeister. It's this metal here. Billionaires create this. They create metal, right? They create steel, right? They create leather, right? This is a seat belt. So there's a company here that's responsible for creating this metal here, and they supply the seat belts to the entire country. Look at this. This is window, right? It's glass, like light bulb. So very simple things that are super boring. And I will say, boring business, been in business for at least 10 years, and they still use a fax machine, buy it. We'll write it up, we'll have him sign it, we'll go through a quick due diligence process. Obviously with him seller financing it, that helps tremendously, like I said.
I think you should take it, so I'll do what I can for you guys, okay?
Awesome, Molly. Super appreciate it. It was really, good, doing some business here. That sort of business, you're like, what? Like, people don't really know how to do that, right? So it's definitely difficult. So it's good sometimes to just talk to other people. So I'm always big about like speaking to other entrepreneurs, and speaking to entrepreneurs who are actually doing stuff like building real businesses and making, profits. Yeah, at any point, man, if you ever want to chat about that stuff, it may help you. It also helps me, right? You're building your business, so I get to learn some of the cool stuff that you guys are doing. So it's a two-way street, man. You never stop learning.
No,
so.
That's absolutely correct, man.
Yeah, great. You too. Thanks so much for calling, Prady. I appreciate it.
All right, Molly. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Looks like we got ourselves a deal.
I think so too, man. I think I'm excited.
So am I.
You have to back up with when you're negotiating with like why you want something. So if I'm like, someone is selling their business for $1 million, and I say I want it for 200,000, but like why? If they use a fax machine, it means they don't do good marketing. If they're over 10 years old, it means they've gone through at least 2 recessions, right? Almost. Number 1, we want to get this deal done. Number 2, we want to do it fast. Number 3, here's what we cannot do. 15 years even better. Then they've gone through 2008, and then we had a recent one. They've survived 2 recessions, like this limo company has. Hey Molly, here's where we're at. Here's why. Don't use proper marketing, use a fax machine, right? And it's a boring ass business. Do it, buy it. So she knows we want to do the deal, but she knows where we're going to walk away. And I just say that, I laid it out. So then she goes back to Tom because she has to get the deal, and she's like, how can we be creative?
So we want to make sure that we're doing our part 100% of the time. And, it's exciting for me, even as an owner. I get to meet new people.
Now you're a king. And that's what we've done here. We've shown how to use leverage, how to use debt, negotiating to close on a very, very strong, healthy, positive business that's making well over $100,000 in profit. Through this platform that Armani and I are creating, we're going to be buying more businesses, and we're going to tie it with the transportation vertical that I'm trying to build out, and hopefully we can do that. And that's going to be interesting. But that's kind of the philosophy. So I always look for boring stuff, this like moment, I'll remember. They're selling for $142,000, and they make $91,000.
What?
Their profit is 70 grand. Yeah, so you can buy this company. So it's great. Conventional SBA financing, you only need to put $14,000 down.
That's amazing.
But this is not without negotiating, right? So
Yeah.
let's say you can bring it down to 125, even 100,000. You put 10 grand down, and right away you're making $70,000.
Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of people are struggling, like, oh, I can't make any of this. Like, dude,
It's
you
phenomenal.
need $14,000 as a down payment, and you can make 70 grand.
Or 10,000 if you negotiate.
Oh, exactly. If you can negotiate, right? And the rest is being financed. So after paying the debt off, you still have $4,883 left. So the business will pay for the debt. You're cash flowing on day one. If this cash flows 10 grand a month, the next month you have 10 grand coming in.
It's like
So
a
this
hack
is
to
real.
revenue.
Like this is not. This is. I'm just.
This is
telling you guys.
real. It's like real.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a gimmick. That's incredible.